but we just gonna click off. Okay, hey guys. So it's late, like late, like I'm about to hop in the shower and go to bed late. But I wanted to, y'all feel low. I wanted to just hop on here real quick and so I hope you don't hear like the ocean in the back. If you do, so sorry. I turned the monitor down, but anywho, but y'all, for so long, I have just been, I feel like this needs to be higher, going with, like, going along with things, you know? I feel like I was just kind of like super chill and laid back. I mean, kind of crazy and outgoing, but also just like kind of like a go with the flow kind of person. And I think I've heard like that when people speak about themselves in that way and like they talk about other people, it's like that's a good thing, right? It's a good thing to just be kind of chilling, laid back, and just kind of go with the flow, right? And I feel like that has its place, right? Because when things are crazy and all over the place and everything, it can be a good thing to be like, instead of like freaking out, stressing over every little change. And, sometimes life gets crazy. But what do I want to say? Help me, Lord. The craziest thing, we just gonna happen. The craziest thing happened to me the other day. I was supposed to get up and pray and study. And I think I turned my alarm off and got back in bed. Okay. Excuse me. Told you I'm tired. I turned my alarm off and got back in bed. I got up like maybe hour and a half, 2 hours later, I don't know. And so I'm praying, I don't know who that is. Hey. um, but I had some people rolling in. Hey guys. um, yeah. So let me stay focused, stay focused. So I was I was supposed to get up and I didn't get up, right? And I got back in bed, woke up like an hour and a half, 2 hours later. Okay. And I woke up and my phone was near the bed. So I started scrolling, like scrolling, y'all. And I was like, when I realized what I was doing, I was like, how much time have I lost, right? Like just thrown away in the trash by scrolling, like just scrolling. And oh my God. Okay, so I got ready to click off when I realized, girl, I don't know how long you've been, if it's been 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. I was like, I don't, but it flew by. So I got ready to get off and I looked at this video and I was like, oh, this is so funny. The little funny videos that go viral. And you know how you watch a funny video and then you click on the comments, right? I clicked on the comments and I was like, oh, this is so funny. Y'all, I kept seeing this word. Have y'all ever seen this, like just seeing something over and over? Like it's like somebody used the word and then all of a sudden they like everybody started using it. Just everywhere. It's just everywhere. And then before you know it, it's just like a part of the culture, I guess, right? And it's just like a slang word that everybody uses and everybody just, know what it means, whatever. So this word diabolical kept popping up. Like I was watching it, it was just like I would see different videos and somebody would comment, oh, the way that person, tripped or fell or did whatever was, funny in the video, like it was diabolical. And I was like, I like that word. This is me. I was like, I like that word. It's funny. Like, that's a funny word. That's a funny word. And I kept seeing it on videos. And, like, you see, and you see the comments that have the most likes or whatever, or comments. And so, like, it would have like thousands of likes, right? And people were like, ha ha ha, yeah, lol. And whenever I was like, "Oh, I like that word," right? I was like, "That's a funny word. Like, I've never heard that before. It's funny." And I started seeing it everywhere. But every time I was like, "I like that word," I just got this weird feeling. Like, "Mm, you shouldn't like that word." I was like, "What?" And I ignored it, right? I ignored it. And so this morning, or that morning, I clicked on the video and I was like, "Oh, it's funny." And I was like, "You scrolling, get off, and go do what you're supposed to do," right? And before I did, I watched and I seen that word, like the comment, and I was like, "It's hilarious." Because in my mind, I thought, "Oh, diabolical has to mean, in the context that I saw it in, it has to mean that something is like it's like ridiculously funny, right?" Like I was like, "Oh, this is what it means." And I was like, "I like this word. It's funny. I've never heard it before. It sounds cool." And so this particular morning, um, I like heard the spirit like, "You need to look it up. Like it's not funny. It's not a good word. It's not a good thing, and you need to look it up." It's like, okay, Jesus. So y'all, I opened my little dictionary app on my phone, and you want to know what it said it meant? It said diabolical means characteristic of the devil, or so evil as to be suggestive of the devil. I said, what? Disgracefully bad or unpleasant. I said, what? And I'm looking at the words, it's like devilish, similar, like devilish, diabolic, satanic, demonic. I said, so y'all, I happened so fast. I said, Jesus. First of all, I didn't know. And he's like, yeah, I know. Like, I know. And this is why it's important for you to not just go along with whatever, right? This is why it's important for you to not ignore discernment, right? This is why it's important for you to know what you're liking, to know what you're saying. Like, it was just a wake up call for me. And so I'm sharing this with you guys because I know I ain't the only one. I can't be the only one. I just know it. And so just be careful. Be careful not to sit and waste time on social media because there's so much to look at. Lord, so much to look at. But be careful that you're not just going along with everything. That you're not in relationships, friendships with people, and you always just doing what they want to do. You always just going where they want to go. Like you don't have a voice, right? Like you don't have an opinion. I did that. Lord Jesus, I did that for too long. Like, what was I even? I don't know. But that's a story for another time. But just be careful. That is really the moral of the story. Just be careful. Be careful that you're not just throwing away everything that you know to please somebody else. That was really deep. I didn't mean to go there, but here we are. Make sure that you're not sitting your who you are aside, or shrinking who you are um, to make somebody else feel comfortable, right? And also too, make sure that you're not just going along with what everybody else is doing because you could be going right along to hell, right? And don't even know because you ain't looked nothing up, don't know what nothing mean. We just there's a lot of phrases, there's a lot of words, a lot of sayings that we just say. We just do because we always have. Excuse me, our mama said it, our friend said it. We heard auntie say it. That don't make it right, you know, and that doesn't mean that it is doing anything good for our lives. So just be careful and be aware. Just be aware of what you're saying. Just be aware of, especially as you learn new stuff. And if something don't feel right, probably ain't. Pray about it. That's something that I'm learning to do, more often is to stop ignoring that little feeling that like something is off or something that don't feel right, that don't sound right. Just quit ignoring that because I think our lives would go that would be a lot better when God's trying to get a word to us, trying to let us know, Holy Spirit's like, hey, that ain't it. And we ignore it. But I think things would just work out in our favor a whole lot more often if we listen to God when he sent warnings, right? And and we just acknowledge his presence, because a lot of times we like to go through life and be like, la 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 la, and it's like, what? But yeah, but that's it. I feel like I'm like rambling now, but that's it. I just want to hop on here and tell you guys that I hope you guys had like a wonderful Sunday, and I pray y'all be blessed. Pray y'all spend some time with Jesus before you go to sleep, and that you have wonderful sleep. And I will see you guys soon.